And all sorts of extras and things coming into play. 67. I think in the end was the target, and they got there quite easy with 27 balls to go. So welcome back, Julian Dawson, Steve McVeigh in the chat, James Stewart as well, and of course Ramesh Sathithan, all the way from Romania. Looking forward to seeing Cluj do well here again. Here's the first ball. It's down the leg side. And signal to the wide. Set with Nettie Gotla. Nice to see the smiles on the faces of the boys there. A nice early look there of some of the key players. Fernando. Cartama. It's catching opportunity, but doesn't carry. Great effort from the field. I like that. I like the energy there from Ariel Mohammed, who saw him take a catch in the earlier contest, but he's trying to make it. Sets off early, and when he realises the catch isn't on, smothers it, doesn't let it go past him. Good fielding. Yes. Charles Packford gets off the mark. That's the areas, bringing your left arm over the wicket. That's what you're trying to do. Get that ball to be good going right across the right-hander. And Sam Dixon sees that go past him. Got a good bit of rhythm about him. A little shuffle early on, and then gets more right areas. Well, that's going to be 4 runs as it gets past the dive off the fielder. And Taranjit, he can't catch up with it. So 4 runs, the first boundary in match number 3, and the first one for the Calpe Giants in their campaign. As Corey said, a little bit of the unknown. One or two players that we do know and have seen on the network before. As I said, playing some night cricket in those T10 matches. And they're certainly keen to make this a big day for them as Fernando comes in once again. Same areas, and it's going to be another boundary as this one. He gets enough bat on this, does Dixon, to get it over. The two men are in that sort of backward point area. So cuatro más. So Fernando maybe a little bit guilty of just giving just a little bit more width. It just needs to be a little bit fuller. And that one gets put away over the top. So 4 more. Good start for the Giants. There's Taran. Just has a little chat there with Fernando. It's worked away. Third is back. Will get picked up there. Well fielded by the young Luca Petra. Hasn't he been good in the field? Contrasting colours of the two teams as well. Myself and Corey both like the purple and the red of the Romanian champions, Cluj. And they're liking the blue there of the Calpe Giants. Nice dark sort of navy royal blue. Bit of swing coming back, but now the chase is on. On the Iba, got to get the dive, but can't get there. That's how quick this outfield is. So it's 4 more runs, and that'll do nicely. That's 15 off the first over. Yeah, it's a good start for the Giants. And that one, just watch this one. He doesn't really, he's not out the middle, but it just keeps going, and going. And you see a dive in vain there at the end. Have a look at what has been confirmed so far from Group A to F. Of course, last night, Pakai Kia Barcelona, they beat the Austrian champions in the Group F final. They booked their place. They got their name up in lights. Group G, the only one we're waiting for. And of course, this Sunday, 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day, we will know who is going to join the likes of the group winners. 6 group winners already. Who's going to be team number 7? Amit Kohli. He gets whipped away beautifully. That is a really good shot. Nicely played by Sam Dixon. Lovely shot. Gets himself in a position early. Doesn't try and overhit it. 4 carreras más. And one man who's going to like this shot and joins me back in the commentary box is Corey Watkins.
Yeah, lovely shot. Just straying onto the pads and clipped beautifully, wasn't it, for 4? So steady start this for Calpe Giants, who come into this group quietly confident, I think.
Good comeback from Coley. This time he goes a little bit wider, doesn't stray into the pads, and gets a good result.
Yeah, it's nice comeback delivery from Coley. Man meet Coley. Good in that purple attire with the red under trousers. Nice start this to the game. Calpe Giants, they would have watched the whole tournament, watched the games this morning. They're ready for a big performance here.
Goes for the big shot, and he's going to get it. Volley. In the zona. Manos. Arriba, Vidro, porque eso es 6 carreras.
Yeah, nice shot. Picks it, just lofts it nicely over the leg side. 6 more to the total. Very nice start from the Giants. They'll want 121 plus on the board, you'd imagine.
Oh, that's an even better shot, beautifully. Absolutely smacked down the ground. And really liking this from the Giants. It's a fantastic start. And Dixon, he's certainly looking in the groove at the moment. Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, nice batting. And you have to say, poor bowling, another half volley in the V. And as a batsman, when there's a deep third and deep backward point, that's the exact ball that you'd like.
And Mick Coley not getting it right here. So, a very good start for the Calpe Giants. Dixon playing some lovely shots at the moment. And thank you very much. There's another one that is going to go all the way. Shaba, que guay, que genial, que grande, así me gusta. Otro 6 carreras más for Dixon.
You know, well, to be fair, it's beautiful batting, but Rico, the bowling, it's the same ball again. It just, right now, got to read the room a little bit. This man is loving a half volley straight.
Well, goes with a slower delivery, but gets it completely wrong down the leg side. Have to be bowled again. So this over has gone magical. Feeling the heat a little here, Cluj. I get the feeling it wouldn't be a bad idea, maybe just to take some of that pace off in over number 3. That's a better delivery. Once he gets this pitched up, it gets played away though. They'll take the single. 22 will come off the over. And the Calpe Giants, a really good start from them. 37 without loss after 2.
Yeah, dream start, isn't it? Starting competition, going at 18.5 and over. It's going to be up to Cluj to try and rake this one back in. Sun is shining. This has to be the warmest day we've had out at Cartama. It's toasty today, isn't it, Rico?
It's very warm, yeah. I was saying that earlier. You see Sam Williams there, the gaffer, just sorting out the rope there. That got moved with the slide earlier. Good job there from Sam Williams, and a big good job from all the ECN crew working hard behind the scenes. Shout out to all the scorers, everybody doing the job, and the operations role as well. And of course, the umpires have been fantastic as well. The man in black being led by Ian Rummage. Okay, going to be a change here. So they're not going for spin straight away. It looks like the captain, Vasu Sahini, is going to come on the bowl now.
Yeah, gets his opportunity, Saini. I thought he played a good game before with the ball and with the bat. And I'm sure he'll have a couple of wickets here, or a very economical over, just to bring it back for his team Cluj here.
To the fielder. Nice looking shot. Not able to get it through the gap. Can't pierce the field on that occasion. So dot ball needed. Need a few dot balls here to Cluj to get into the rhythm. Could have gone anywhere. So I don't think it will go to the boundary. So we have seen a few of these today. The inside edge has been found and clatters into the stumps.
One more to the total. Saini just a little bit different from Man-Meat. Just keeping it wide of the off stump. Doesn't want to put anything in the arc in this power play. 4 more balls in the over. It's a nice start though from Saini.
All right, catching opportunity. And it's been taken. That's a good catch because he doesn't quite get underneath it. And the ball, maybe it's just swinging away from him a little bit. So that's really well held. And Aryan Mohammed has already shown us what a gun he is in the field. Really good catch. And, well, some of the Cluj supporters like Danny Heller and Andrew will be pretty happy that that catch gets taken. Yeah, hello to Danny Heller. She's a big, proud supporter of Romanian cricket. And she'll like this moment. Good catch.
Yeah, nice safe catch, isn't it? Made good ground at mid-on in the ring and cradles the body to make sure that the ball doesn't go onto the ground. So the first wicket will go for Cluj. Get the boys in the huddle. They'll believe that they can start pegging this back a little bit, but it's not going to get easy because coming out at number 3 is a very good striker of the cricket ball. It's Kenroy Nesta.
Yeah, he's a good hitter of the ball. He is Kenroy. Seen him a few times on the European Cricket Network, of course. A very good play. He scored over 1,200 runs, you know, on the European Cricket Network, and he's picked up 19 wickets along the way as well. So a good all-rounder and a good time for him to come in. Basu, the captain, gets the breakthrough. Place it out in the off, no run. Shout of no there from Sam Dixon, who's made a good start. You won't want to give his wicket away freely.
Yep. Definitely doesn't. Nesta, he's one of those players. He might take a couple of balls to get in, but when he's in, he's oh so destructive. Big, powerful striker of the Grizzly ball.
Again, out of the off. Good areas from Vasu. He's come on to bowl, and he's kept the ball outside the off. He hasn't bowled the half volleys. He hasn't allowed the batters to get under it and hit straight. He's got his field right, and he's bowling to his field.
The last ball of the first over, third over, sorry. And what an over it's been from Saini.
Could get another wicket here. Same fielder, and this time he doesn't hold on to it. Diving forward. It's a great effort. He had one of these earlier where he came forward and dived. This time, I think you'll see here, he does get 2 hands to it, so he's going to be disappointed that he's not taken that.
Yeah, I think very big, the opportunity gone. Kenroy Nesta is a player that can be destructive. He got there. I know he dived forward, but he got 2 hands to the ball, Rico. So Saini easily could have had 2 for 1 in the over. Instead, it's 1 for 2. And they do pick it back, 39 for 1 at the end of the power play.
Yeah, so on this occasion, Aryan Mohammed not able to hold on to it. Hello to Iggy, who's in the chat as well. The chat has been absolutely buzzing here today, and thank you for everybody for getting involved. Hi to Mahesh, who joins in there as well. And they're joined in the likes of Ramesh Satheesan and Daniela that are really cheering for the Cluj side here, the Romanian champions. And we will now see a little bit of spin. I thought we would. The score at 39 for 1. Top over. Just the 2 runs from it. And it could have been 2 wickets. It was 1 though. From the captain, Vasu. Nesta survives, goes back on strike. And now he's going to face a little bit of spin here from Dylan Fernando. Oh, and that's the power of Kenroy Nesta. And we talked about it. So a little bit short from Dylan first up. Short, and he offers a little bit of width. And Nesta now starting to show just why, if he gives you a chance, even if it's a difficult one, you've got to take it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the spinner, unfortunately, before Dylan Fernando did go for a few runs in the morning's game.
Yeah, nice comeback, full of delivery, and this one had to be dug out.
What are you thinking here in this group, Rico? Do you think these 4 teams all know that when they play each other, it's not CRYMS, it's a huge opportunity for points, isn't it?
Massively, massively. And Cluj having a win under their belt already. That one gets floated up and does it with the flight. Clever bowling. Brave, clever, gets the wicket to Nesta, though he did have a life when he was dropped on 0 by Aryan after playing 1 nice shot for 4. His eyes, I think, light up here, Corey, as Dylan Fernando floats that up, gets under his bat and onto the stumps. The castle gets knocked over, and Nesta disappointingly for him. We'll have to go back.
Yeah, a bit of brave bowling from the left arm wrist spinner. Flights it up, takes a middle stump, and Nesta couldn't cash in from being dropped a few balls earlier. And the second wicket will go as Cluj just fighting back.
Yeah, I mean, going back to what you're saying, yeah, it's massive. I mean, they know that they've got to try and get points from each other here and try and get that double chance. And, you know, in the double chance, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Take the double chance, get into that final. That's what they want to be doing. Cluj now, if they can get a win here, they're on track. Whereas the Carpe Giants will know that things will not get any easier for them. Remember, they will be playing CLYMS in the night fixture later, so this is a big one for them. David Cooper is keeping the seats nice and warm in the ECN studio. And well done, young man. And this guy's fielding, he just gets better and better at it. You can almost say that he's in the side as a specialist fielder, Luca Petra.
Yeah, a fantastic fielder, isn't he? He took some catches in the earlier game today, but this is excellent. Saves 2 more for his team. Body on the line stuff, Rico.
Yeah, I like it from Luca. And we will hopefully at some point see him have a bowl as well. He's a good bowler. Now, this is worth an appeal because he plants the foot and goes across the line, but I'm suspecting here the ball probably pitching outside the line on leg stick.
Yeah, it looked like the back of the hand wronging as well. So just showing there's a bit of variety here for Fernando. Obviously needs a lot to go right here. Did it touch in line? No. So once it pitches outside leg stump, definitely not out.
A little bit fuller might be the answer on that one. So Ed Geller is the batter, and this time he does get bat onto it, and he's going to get 4 runs. Nicely played. And after having an earlier try on that shot, this time he executes it well. So a nice shot there by Paul. It gets his first boundary.
Yeah, brilliant batting. Outside leg stump, just has to catch up with it, and a big pocket of space out there. So swept away for 4. 4 overs complete, 49 for 2. We've got a good little contest on our hands between these two teams. It is a big game for Cluj, Rico, because a win here, if they were to go home with either 7 or 8 points, they are really set up for tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think they know it as well. That's why not messing around. Looks like the captain, Vasu Saini, is going to come straight back onto bowl. He's second with the score 49 for 2 after 4 overs. Well, there's David Cooper there. He's in the keeping the seats warm, the ECN studio, and Jay hopping around as well in that area. Good start once again. Keeps it in that corridor outside the off stump and gets another dot balling. Sam Houghton in the chat saying, let's go Calpe. So Calpe getting a bit of support in as well. This one's a little bit too short and wide, too wide, says the umpire. Wide gets called.
I don't mind this option from Cluj to go back to Saini as well. He bowled such a good first over. Sometimes someone bowls a good first over and then they wait, bring him back in the 8th, 9th or 10th. But because it's been productive, he's got the confidence up. Why not give him another one? Because he could get on a bit of a fly here.
Losing his shape a little bit here. I think Dixon. Dixon's probably just feeling that he got off to a cracking start when he played some nice boundaries, but he hasn't been really able to get another one away. So he's just starting to get a little bit frustrated here. And I think Vasu, the captain of Cluj, probably just wants to keep the ball out there, frustrating some more. He's got the right field set to him. Once again, a little bit too wide this time. So, but still, that's his plan. Keep it there, frustrate the batter, and hope for a miscue. And one of the 5 fielders he's got out there on the offside and pick up the catch.
Yeah, I guess you'd rather miss that way as well instead of bowling a half volley or middle stump, because Dixon was smashing them before, wasn't he?
All right, well, he gets this one, and he gets it plenty. That will go all the way. That's a nice hit, sweet out of the middle. And, well, I think is it a catching opportunity? Does it get taken, Corey?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's taken. I'm not too sure who it was on the side of the screen, though. One of our ball retrievers has held on to it, Rico.
Look.
Oh.
Yeah, well, nicely done. The shades might go down, but the grizzly in hand. And then a good comeback from Saini after probably being a little bit too short and too straight. He goes back to outside the off, and it's another swing and a miss from Dixon.
Yeah, good comeback delivery. Dixon, 37 off 16. The key in this first innings, he could go on for a big score here. Anything over 70 would set the team up well. There's our man. What a great catch that was, Rico.
Yeah, he says, well, I don't need the shades anymore after losing him. That's well struck, but Taranjit should make the stop, and he does.
They should do a promotion and relegation system between the ball retrievers. If you catch one as a ball retriever, then you get to sit down, and the person sitting inside comes and takes your spot until they catch one.
Either that or we have a big scoreboard.
Oh, yeah,
all
agreed.
of them on, and we just put caught, dropped, and, you know, we have a ranking system.
I think Alistair Priddle might be at the bottom of that system then.
Almost gets away from the fielder. And the slight fumble means that they will come back for two. And that gives us an opportunity to say hello to you around the world, wherever you're tuning in from. Rico Full, I'm here, and Corey's with me again. As we see this bit of fielding here, so a little bit unlucky. The ball just slides through him. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're enjoying the start to Group G.
Yeah, it's been an interesting day so far. I think we saw the best of CRYMS with the ball before, but we're talking a lot about these other four teams. On paper, I think it's going to be quite evenly matched, and anyone could get the double chance. Yeah,
I think you're right, and I think what we're seeing here, straight up from Calpe Giants, is a very good batting performance. They're showing that they're here to compete. So Cluj, it looks like they've got the work cut out here. Yeah. And also, I will say this. The Mufflons, they will come back strong. Yeah,
they will come back strong. They put in a nice bowling performance. Their batters just need to click a little bit later. And one thing for the Calpe Giants, you know who's playing for them the next 2 days? Lorne Burns. He's a big in. He'll be in their team tomorrow, or maybe even tonight if he can get here on time. And he can win a game with the bat on the ball on his own. So Calpe Giants in this group, some people might look at ranking systems of the countries and things like that. I reckon they could be a smoky here.
I think it might. Was there a bit of touch on this? There's a started to peel there. This is jump glut Fernando. Maybe he just gets a bit of the edge, but too wide for the keeper to do anything about it. But no run. And this one is going to be 4 runs. Sweeps really well for Sam Dixon. It's probably one of his shots to go through. And I think already here, when you look at the field set from Cluj, they've got to tidy that up. He's far too wide.
Well, look, they had 3 backward points. No one at 45. So you don't often see that field, but it's crazy. If you don't have someone on that other side and you get your line wrong, it's basically a free hit. All you have to do is get any batter. They make the adjustment now, but that's a bit of poor captaincy, Rico.
They heard you, and the change gets made. And now this one is going to be a test for Ariane. But he gets down there, keeps it to 1. Ariane Mohammed is going to been a busy bee, hasn't he, out there in the field? So a good knock so far, this from Dixon. Edgar, can he keep it? Can he keep it going? Can he keep it ticking? And miss. That's well bowled. Yeah, and on the bowling front, I mean, you mentioned, of course, Lorne Burns, who was fantastic. And when you have a chance to have a look at our Hall of Fame with the bowlers, don't forget he took 6 wickets, including a hat-trick. So he's one of few bowlers that have taken a 6-4. That was this season. High in the air, and he's run all around this. What is going on here from Mamit Kohli?
Well, usually when the ball goes up in the air, you're meant to look at the ball. He just started running in, not looking up, just had his head down, and by the time he looked up, Rico, the ball had already gone past him. This should have been caught. This had gone straight up. I wish viewers could have seen what his head was doing. That was hilarious.
Back to the live action. Well, nothing funny about this for Cluj, because this has now been thumped down the ground after getting 2, which he shouldn't have got. Paul Edgar now says, all right, I'll just make it count. So, yeah, that's a big opportunity that doesn't get taken, and I don't know what happened to Mamit Kohli there.
Yeah, and then the next ball goes for 4. Cricket gods sometimes, they're just against you. Cluj for me in this one, they're doing okay. They're not too worried about the rate, but just seem a little bit off it compared to their match this morning against Oslo. Expect to see maybe Taranjit Singh bowl at the back end here. There's still plenty of batting to come, but we've got an interesting game on our hands, Rico.
Yeah, 71 on the board, 2 wickets down, so they're going away pretty nicely. And they do now go to Taranjit here. See if he can make a difference. Taran checks his field. They have got a man set on the sweeping position this time, and tries to drag this one Out on the leg side.
Tarrantreet's crafty. He's a crafty lots of right arm off spinners sometimes, but he has a couple of different arm balls. He likes to sometimes go wide of the crease. Not always easy to line up. Edgela and Dixon, though, they'll fancy this matchup being right-handed batters.
Down the ground and great catch. Great work. Oh yeah, Shaba, Shaba. Kinna sona, aaj kidda maza aa gaya ki nahi. This is beautiful. Chuck the fatte stuff from the two field as well. Chamakalak Fernando takes the catch. Then he knows he's running out of the start of the field of play. So it's a team catch. He passes it on and Arya Mohammed completes the job. Brilliant. Beautiful. The only bad thing about this is Chamakalak Fernando would not get a mention in the scorebook.
Yeah, I think we need to become the first network to start giving assists for catches. We have to find a way because that is top work. Holds on to it, stays inside, releases the ball in time. That's a 10 out of 10 catch and great work from Cluj there.
Yeah, that is brilliant. We've seen two top-class catches right below us here already. One, of course, was from CRYMS, which was absolutely brilliant. And that was an individual bit of work, wasn't it, from Mulder. And now we've seen a bit of stronger together from Cluj. Just when they needed a wicket, they pull up something spectacular.
Interesting time to try and show the bat sponsorship. Anyway, new man comes to the crease. Looks like it's going to be the left-handed Jamie Riley. He gets an opportunity here with plenty of overs to go. But yeah, I'd love for us to find a way. We've got to have the assist in it now for catches. I mean, that man deserves to be on the scorecard for that.
Without fail.
The cricket world is actually behind on that. We see it a lot these days. Dixon's still there, though.
Yeah, gonna go for 14 of 8. Oh, that's a good delivery. Jamie Riley, he'll be a little bit nervous, of course, the young man. But you know what, Jamie Riley, I've been watching this kid over the years, maybe the last 5 years. He's grown up a bit since then, I can tell you that. But he's a fantastic bowler. He'll be picking up some wickets for sure. But he's coming along as a batter as well. And I don't think it'll be long, Corey, before you'll be having a look at him. Well, this is the catch. And that is a big moment because it's the second wicket that Terran takes. It's a wicket of Sam Dixon. And he goes up into the offside, but he gives too much here. And the fielder takes the catch. Taranjit being brought on. The spin does the job. And though he hits this pretty well, it's too close to the fielder. And it is the captain, Saini, that takes the catch.
And that was just a little away swinger from Taranjit. And this is what I mean, he's crafty. He thinks about the art of bowling. He takes the two right-handers that were set out in a couple of balls, and all of a sudden, Cluj have control of this fixture.
Yeah, and, good knock, 44 of 22. But I suppose he picks the wrong fielder. And those two wickets falling within balls of each other. And that means that two new batters are out there now. And Jamie Riley was talking about him, the youngster. He's joined out there now by the captain, Paddy Hatchman.
And they need a little cameo from someone at the back end, otherwise they could end up on a score that's under par. Taranjit Singh again, sharp dot ball. What an over this has been, getting the two big wickets, Rico, and you just can't keep him out of the action today.
No, you can't. He's, that's why when he's playing, whether it's for Cluj or whether it's for Romania, you always know things can happen, and just over him. Now he does sneak in from the boundary a bit, does Shamkala. I don't think he could have caught this because I'm looking at him. He's not very tall. The ball goes over him here, but I just wonder if he stayed on the boundary, whether maybe not catch it, whether he could have made a save on it.
Yeah, just the brief moment he came charging in, but in the end it goes for 679 for 4 after 7, and this is something that's just around the corner, the Western Shield, another marquee event, and looking forward to this, Rico. There's some seriously talented names on both those lists. I'm sure all the players will want to put in a good performance.
Yeah, and I can see another name that has appeared on there. I think you were trying to keep it hidden from us. Saqib Zulfikar comes into the side.
Yeah, we've got Saqib free, and thankfully the talented leg spinner who was at the World Cup not long ago will be in Portugal playing some T10 cricket. And it's great to have him a part of Team Europe.
Yeah, what a great addition that is.
I think that year that the Netherlands won the ECC here, do you remember Saqib Zulfikar's leg spinners and the way he batted?
Yeah.
No one could touch him, so great to have him part of the group. It's going to be exciting. You'll be there in Portugal with Vinny, surely.
I will be there. It's not one to miss. At the SCG, the Santarem Cricket Ground.
Sydney Cricket Ground.
Huh?
We're going to the SCG.
That's our, our very own SCG, yeah. Okay, this is better. All of a sudden, with those wickets falling, they look like a different side. Even Mamit Conley, who was bowling early and was sort of bowling hit-me balls, seems to be bowling with a little bit more spite and a bit more rhythm to him, and seems just that little bit quicker.
Yeah, they've just won the battle for the last 1.5 overs, have Cluj, and you feel like they're pulling away.
Just joining blocks up here now. Jamie Riley trying to get something going. I mean, I know that in this format you want to be looking to get boundaries, but there's still a place to try and play those proper, correct shots. And Jamie, if you have a look at him there, it's almost like he's swinging hard, eyes a little bit closed. So keep your head still, head on the ball, and try and play some genuine shots. Rotate the strike a little bit, and a little bit of rebuilding is needed here. You know that Hatchman, he can hit it. So just bat on ball.
Just a little bit too quick for young Jamie Riley at the moment. You're right, Rico. He's just got to focus on back getting bat on ball. But now there's 2 balls left in the over. Arguably, you might have to try and find that boundary now. Watch the ball closely, young man, and just try and get bat on it. They're just reading the room here, Cluj. Mid-on is coming into the ring now. They're putting it down another basically backward point because they don't think he has the power to get it over mid-on. So this will be interesting if he can do it.
Okay. Well, he's being challenged here is young Riley. And that's a nice shot. He's got work to do and will get there. So he'll just a single that he'll get. But what an over this has been. What a comeback from Mamit Conley after that first very expensive over. It's a 4-dot ball before ball number 5 goes just for a single.
Yeah, the last 2 overs, the last 1.5 overs have gone for 9 runs. So a quick twist, 2 wickets in that time as well. And Cluj, who were 50-50 in the game, are now pulling away.
Yeah.
Last ball of the 8th. Need a boundary here, Calpe Giants.
It's not going to be the boundary, but it's well bowled. A very good over from Mamit Conley. And he didn't bowl well in his first one. He went magical, but he's come back with a superb over, just a 2 runs from it. And that's exactly what the captain there, you just saw the back of him, Vasu Saini would have wanted. So 81 on the board. 8 overs have been completed. And 4 wickets down. Hasn't been a high scoring day here so far. We know that Oslo CK put 116 on the board batting first against Cluj. Cluj got there with 12 balls to go. So it looks like once again it could be that sort of score. Fernando Denita gets the ball back here now. I'm quite surprised. Don't know why you don't go back to Taranjit. They couldn't pick him. They couldn't hit him.
I agree. I think the pace off was sort of working, but maybe they want to hold him to the last. Interesting decision by the captain, Saini. But they have gone to Fernando, who might be the spearhead of the attack. He's a talented left-arm seamer. What I love about Cluj so far today, they've got a lot of variety in their attack, and I think that was the one thing missing for Donistar, and I reckon that cost them the group final.
Okay, goes for the big shot, doesn't get it out in the middle, and it's 6 runs. 6 runs. He drops it. He's not in a good position. He comes in too early, and then he's trying to catch this over his head. Arya Mohammed has been sort of hot and cold. He's taken some good catches, but he really should have taken this. You see, he takes himself away from the boundary, then he tries to get back and recover. He can't do so, and he's going to give 6 away. Look where he ends up.
It's another one. Just keep your foot on the rope when the bowler's running in. This is a little tactic you do so that you know where you're standing. Unfortunately, he came screaming in again. That should have been out. That should have been a simple catch, and I think the bowler, Fernando, is not too pleased with that.
Yeah, and there's a change in the field. Taran takes his place. And now the 3rd is coming in, but can't take it. It's going to be single.
Just watching mid-off and deep mid-off and deep mid-on. They're both, as soon as the ball's bowled, they're walking in 2 metres. What you're meant to do is keep your foot on the rope the whole time, and then the ball gets bowled, and then you know where the rope is. If you walk in 1 metre or 2, you're a bit oblivious to your surroundings.
There you go. That's another reason why we have Corey up here, the coaching side, coming through.
Just little things. We've seen two that could have been caught, and it's cost you 12 runs, and that can cost you a game. Little things go a long way. I do think that Sandy was a little bit risky here by not keeping Taranjeet on.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, Taran, what a great over that was. I mean, why you wouldn't go back to him, I don't know. He picked up 2 key wickets for you. I think it's always risky game with spin to bowl the last as well. And that's going to go through, and I think there might be a bit of an edge on this as well. Yeah, there is. So that's off the bat. That's 4 runs. That's the risk you take with the pace. So even though it's not a bad delivery, even though it's not a genuine shot, but the pace allows this to go for 4. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a decision that could cost them big time, but it's certainly helping the Calpe Giants to get some valuable runs on the ball.
Yeah, and a bit of luck for young Riley there with the inside edge, but you'll take any luck you can. And he moves on to 5 now. That's better.
It's a good shot, nicely played. He goes into the vacant extra cover area, hits through the ball, gets it over the fielder inside the ring. So Quattro Mas, I just noticed Taranjeet standing in front of me here. He's doing the double teapot. He's probably thinking, well, skipper, this plan for this 9th over hasn't gone well. But we always say it all happens in the 9th, and it certainly is.
Yeah, nice shot from the young man. That'll build him some confidence. That's the first one out the real middle of the bat. Can he do it again?
Yeah, well, Fernando now has gone for 2 lots of 15, but he's still got 2 balls to get through here in this over. Shot! Oh, yeah, baby! What a beauty! Well, Jamie Riley hits one straight down the ground. Well, he has our cameraman in a bit of trouble. They're all right. Don't worry about us. We're good. What a shot. What a way to bring up the 100. Bolle, bolle, bolle. Boom, boom, boom. Shakalagea. Ay, 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 ay. Así me gusta. What a hit.
Very good. And what a bit of confidence does. The drive, the ball 4, builds the confidence, and then he truly believes he can pop it over the top. And I'm glad to see our Spring Media faithful are okay. Yeah.
Give us a bit of a wave. Say, yeah, we're good, we're fine. Okay, well, I'll tell you who's not fine. Fernando, 36, he's gone for with the ball to go. And this will be more runs. And how many? Oh, uno. And coming back for 2. And they will, it's a proper bat plug here for James Riley. He does get in because I don't think the barrels were ever taken off. But, well, watch him fly through the air here. Well, we saw him flying, hitting the Grizzly, which flew through the air earlier. And now it's his turn. Watch him come back here. He plays the shot pretty well. But watch the fielder going round and round in circles. Riley says, yeah, I'll come back. And watch the bats here, folks. Yeah, look, proper bat plug.
Yeah, you've got to be careful out here. You just got to be careful with putting your bat in that soft sort of side turf. You can get injured. Anyway, we're going to get to the last over. And 6 balls to go. Looks like they're not going to go to Taranjeet either. So I don't know if they've messed up their bowling plans a bit here or want to give everyone a go. It is club cricket at the end of the day, but still I think Taranjeet's always got a bowl too. It's going to be Fernando that will close this innings out.
It starts with a real short one, which gets hit straight down the ground. The captain saying he will do the fielding, just a single. So Riley, who probably enjoying himself now, says, yeah, I will want to go back on strike after hitting a couple of boundaries.
Yeah, he started a little bit iffy, did young Riley, but the 4 over cover and the 6 straight, the confidence is now high. What can he do to the spinner?
He wants to get another, and he will. Well, that's what confidence does for you. Get one out of the middle, and everything changes. And, well, Jaime Riley is having some fun.
Yeah, isn't it amazing what confidence does to players, especially young players? 3-4 balls ago, didn't look like he could handle the pace or the pitch in the moment, but then in the end he goes 4 over cover, 6 straight, 6 over mid-wicket.
And get it in the gap.
Oh, that was there, I reckon.
Wasn't it?
Oh, he'd be disappointed he didn't hit the gap there, but good little comeback from Riley and Hatchman. And, well, Rico, 120s on the cards here.
Yeah, and this who's out there at the moment, well, he could have a wonderful birthday because on his birthday, is in March. So if he gets a good start here, well, one young man also who's had a good day so far, but doesn't quite get the catch here. That could have been one to get rid of. Hatchman comes in, but can't take it. Yeah, Riley, 17 years old.
Yeah, young. That's a good prospect.
Player.
Look out
He's
for him.
He's a very good prospect, Corey.
Look out for him with the ball a little bit later as well.
Opportunity goes down. Riley gets on strike. Nice shot. Just checks his shot slightly here, but you get the single and hand the strike back. So once again, like I said, it's very much, remember the first match today, 116. I said, looks like it could be that sort of score again. They're on 114 with a ball to go from Dylan Fernando. Gone for 20 off his 11 deliveries so far, and he should get a wicket and will get a wicket as it's taken by Satwin, and he got luck and he takes the barrels off. So Hatchman, he did get a life earlier when Luca Petra couldn't take him, but that's going to be that, and that's a 114 for 6.
What were they chasing this morning? I know you've got the stats.
116, 117 to
So it's a similar sort of chase, and in the morning it was Taranjeet Singh that did the job for them. I wonder if someone else will step up from Cluj. Look, it'll be a big day if they can pick up another win. But will the Calpe Giants fancy themselves with a couple of early wickets? You never know in T10 cricket. And it's still very much game on at Cartama Oval.
Yeah, it certainly is. Once again, is that sort of score, which it could be a bit of a nail-biter. But I just think here, Cluj, they'll regret that decision to bowl Fernando over number 9, which ended up going magical. 23 came off it. That makes a big difference. I mean, they should still fancy themselves to go and win this match, but if they don't, I think that decision there will come back and haunt them. It was a good start from the Carpe Giants. Unlike the shots that were being played earlier, especially by Sam Dixon, he was controlling most of the strike, playing some nice shots. And Charles Pickford played a couple of nice shots as well along the way.
Yeah, it was a positive start. It actually took quite a bit for Cluj to sort of peg it back and get themselves into this contest. I was impressed with the hitting of the man at the top, Sam Dixon. Long shots and big shots over deep mid-on and straight. But eventually, a couple of wickets started to fall. Vasu Sani, I thought, bowled really well, Rico. And that's when the game started to turn on its head.
Yeah, you're right. He bowled a very good first over, didn't he? Where only a couple came off, and then he got that wicket there as well. That was a good catch from Ariane. He made no mistakes that one, and he had an easy one that was laid onto him. This one, well, he'll be disappointed because he's sliding in, and he should have got that in his hands to take the catch. Wasn't able to do so. And, well, that was a nice shot. And that was Ken Roy. We know he can be dangerous, but the thing is, he didn't stay there too long. Played that one boundary before he departed. There was a young man out there taking the catch, one of the crew members. Yep, he said that's the way to do it. Looking very cool with his shades on. And this was a long, hard chase. They took 2 here. And, then this one high up in the air, and watch this. Yep, same man again. Could have taken it, should have taken it. But there was a great team catch that he was involved with. That was really all to do with Chamakla and Ariana when Paul Edgella was out. And boundaries did keep coming. And that was the key here. Go out there and play. And then, well, Riley, wasn't that fantastic from him? Just needed one good shot to get away, which he did. And after that, the rest, well, his confidence just got better and better. Well, we have a chance to have a look at the scorecard. So the scorecard will come up here. But what can hello viewers and welcome back. Well, Cluj have a very similar kind of run chase that they had first time up this morning in match number 1 of this Group G, when they were chasing 117 for victory against Oslo CK. This time it's just a little bit less than that, 115. They needed Taranjeet Singh to be at his best to give them that win, and Vasu Sani, their captain, chipped in with a few as well, and that's what they're hoping will happen this time around as well. That's the bonus point equation there for you. So if the target can be achieved in 7 overs or less, it is the batting side that will get all the points, and if they can restrict to that 79 score, then it would go down to the Carpe Giants getting all the points. Though that seems pretty unlikely, but it is possible, I suppose. So here we are get ready to start, and it will be Jamie Riley to bowl the first. And well, Jamie certainly let his hair grow a fair bit since the last time I've seen him, and he comes the left armour. And well, wants to try and get that Yorker going straight away. Just loses his shape slightly as that one goes down leg side, but yeah, Jamie, when he gets it right, he's very dangerous to play. Bowling to Raj Shakara. So no change to that batting order. Away. And good throw. Good hustle from the fielders and the batters. And the first ones for Raj Shakara, and the first ones off the bat in this contest. So I know that Jamie Riley, a very keen young cricketer, always looking to develop and learn. We know that he also participates in the Root Academy as well. That happens there. Also in Spain, at Desert Springs, a fantastic facility that we have here in Spain as well. And you can see that all of that hard work and effort that he puts in certainly is coming through here. Hello to his father as well, Senior Riley. I hope you're well. No doubt that you are tuning in. And if you are, why don't you give us a little message on our chat. Shot. Beautiful pickup. And that one has sailed over the ECN studio. Well, nobody there at the moment, but this is just beautiful timing from Tarrant. Once again, it just doesn't get this. Needs to be getting this to go slightly across the right-hander, but it's into the pads. And Tarrant, that's an easy hit for Tarrant, because he knows he can't be LBW. He just plants the pad there and gets the bat through, hits it well, hits it big. 6 runs. A good start for Tarrant. That's better areas. Good comeback from the young man. 17 years old. And as I've already mentioned, I've been seeing him play for many years now. I know coming up here with him, and we had a juniors T20 event, and he shone then, and he's just got stronger and better all the time. And that's a really nice shot. Beautiful shot. I think Tarrant knows this is coming and knows where the next one is going to be, and he plays through this beautifully. Such a lovely clean hit of the ball is Taranjit Singh, and that's a great shot. 6 more for Tarrant. Say smash. I see. Boom. Shaka. Lagya. To the drawing board here. O'Reilly. And he goes a little bit too short. This has gone a long way. Hi. आज तक कितना मजा आ गया कि नहीं? जबरदस्त बैटिंग from Taranjit. हाले लगता है ना जेरे पुरोने खाते सवेरे सवेरे हाले हाजम नहीं होए. That's another beautiful shot. वो कह रहे हैं मैं पुरोने नहीं खाते. मैं साग दे नाल मक्कियां दी रोटियां खा के आया आज. Oh, that is big. And Tarrant doing the damage once more. New balls, please. Riley has gone magical in this one. And Tarrant just casually waits for the next one to come in. Speaking of coming in, it's Corey has joined us back. Corey, looking good again, Taranjit Singh.
He's the man for Cluj, isn't he? If you don't dismiss him, then Cluj all of a sudden become a bit of a team that you just don't want to run into. He's a dangerous player. Last ball, the first.
It's a full toss, and that's just power. You know, that's just power of the man. So the over will go for 26 from Riley. And Taranjit, no mercy for the youngster. And Cluj, well, they make a perfect start. 26 off the first.
Yeah, look, he's a young man. He's got a nice action, and then he can swing the ball, but just probably at this level lacking a bit of a yard of pace. A little bit floaty, and good batting from Taranjit. He's not going to miss out on a full toss. 1 over mid-off, 1 through square leg, a couple over mid-on. And there's the CI boys who are sitting there. Rumour has it they've been rolling up Hornchurch, so I'm pretty excited for finals week if they get through, Rico. Should be good. 26 already. And if Taranjit bats 5 overs, Rico, game, set, match, because the man is just a serious T10 talent.
Yeah, he really is. And hit the ball so well and so cleanly. And very rarely does he play the wrong shot. Dixon Starts with the wide, gets a bit of movement away there. He batted very well himself, 44.
You know Taron G and I don't get along, right?
Why? What have you done to him then?
He's the only person that's ever hit me for a 6 on the ECL. I only bowled about 3 overs, and he hit me for a 6. So him and I have never spoken again.
The only person?
Yeah, I didn't bowl much. So back then in the first edition, I think Peter Saylor gave me a couple of pity overs.
Yeah.
And I remember bowling to Taron G, and I think I got a sore forehead. I think he hit me for 2 pretty big ones. So I don't like you, Taron G.
It's time for you to make up. It's time for you to make up.
No, he's a good man, and he's moved to Poland these days, hasn't he?
Yes, yeah, he is. He had to move there for work about a couple of years ago. And yeah, he leaves this one as well, so another wide. So struggling here, hasn't bowled a legal delivery yet, Dixon. Just a little bit like we saw earlier when it was Singh bowling for Oslo CK. He just couldn't control the swing, but when he got it right, he tidied up, and yeah, that's better. And that's the way you got to play, I suppose. Roger Skora says, all right, I know they're not here to watch me. I'll just take a single and let Taron go back on strike. Smiles at the moment on the faces of Cluj, and I don't know what Siva Kuma was shouting out there. Okay. Taron. It's another lead, it's another one that's too wide.
I think what impresses me the most about Taron G is the offside and how he has these long levers and he sort of just pushes at the ball, but it seems to go a long way. High bat lift and snaps down at it, usually at the right time. So he'll fancy this match up against Dixon with a little bit of outswing, maybe go over the offside.
He gives himself a little bit of look to it this way, and well, he will call through Roger Skora in the end. And he'll get the single. That's well watched there from Taron, so he's watching all the time. And as soon as he gets past the first fielder, says, yeah, okay, we can come now, we'll take it.
So 32 already on the board. Still some runs to play with for the Calpe Giants. They'd love a wicket, wouldn't they?
A nice looking shot. This one gets cut away beautifully.
A lovely shot.
Yeah, so now it's Anand's turn to get going as well. He says, yeah, I want to have a bit of this as well.
What makes Cluj even more dangerous is if they can get another 2 batsmen in this tournament to click. Because they've got, I like the variety with the ball. So all of a sudden, if you can get 3 batsmen in form, that's a little bit of National Geographic. Go on, Rico, what bird's that one today?
I have no idea. No idea, but I know we see plenty of them around here. All I would say to them is be careful because there's a few grizzlies flying around. So stay out of the way. Yeah, you're right. And the thing is, though, they have got that batting. I mean, I must admit, I'm a little bit surprised that Cluj, they're not going for something like Satwin that he got to open up with Taron. I think for me, he's another genuine opener. And this one is going to be too high for Riley. And he will make the stop, though, and the batters will come back for a couple.
Yeah, good running between the wickets. Always 2 there. Jamie Riley trying to pull off the miracle catch, but too much on it this time in Cluj. They're often racing. Good start from them.
Yeah, we've watched that again. So, yeah, you got Natty Gotler there. Of course, we've already seen that Vasu Saini can put a good knock in there as well. And then both the Fernandos can bat as well. Chomaka Fernando can hit the ball pretty sweetly. This one was just dropped before the mid-wicket can come in and turn it into a catch. So, and then throwing the bat at it. And I think that's the way to go about it for Cluj here. I think you made the comment in the last one. There's no point thinking that it's just going to be 115 chase. Go out there and make it look like you're chasing 150. Somebody having a bit of stretching exercises there?
Yeah, I think just the next man coming in might be getting limbered up. But this is the table at the moment. This is why we think it's going to be an interesting group. Look, CIYMS, they have 4 points. We think they're going to race away in this group. Maybe they get upset once. But the other 4 teams are genuine shots at the double chance. I think they're evenly matched. I think the Mouflons didn't show us what they're capable of. Or Oslo with the bat didn't show us what they're capable of yet.
There we go. That's one way to do it before you come out the bat. He said, well, that looks like his Vasu.
You've only got 60 seconds.
Yeah, maybe he just got a bit of a cramp. And he thinks, hey, you better get me stretched up. So did bowl very well, did the captain. Saini. All right, here we go. It's going to be Ed Giller to bowl, and he gets one through outside the offensive full shot here being played by Anand. He needs to go. You saw him play a really nice shot on the offside earlier, and that's the shot you want to be playing to that.
Yeah, short ball. I feel like he missed out on that. Angela's got some responsibility in this third over. Somehow needs to keep it under 10 and pick up a wicket.
Yeah, he's hit this well, and it's going to sail over the boundary rope. There is a fielder back there. They are the Calpe Giants, but it's just a name. They're not Giants. If they were, then maybe there's a chance for Dylan Taylor to catch his on the boundary. But that's a good shot. He's quick onto it. He latches onto it, gets it.
Yeah, he missed out the first one, not missing out the second one. 45 off 2.2. And if they keep this up, Rico, we're talking about 4 points if they keep going at this rate.
And okay, has he got enough of this? Fielder is there, can't do anything about it. And it's quite a remarkable shot actually, because he doesn't really mash this. This is just timing. Gets himself into a position, and look how he works this away the boundary rope. It's quite a unique shot.
Yeah, bottom hand wrist, and just to get enough power. So 50 up already in 2.3 overs. Cluj are having a day out.
And it's the same again. Well, you know where he likes it. You've got to try something different here, Ed Geller. Well, I've said this before, haven't I? It's no hay dos sin tres. And, well, once again, a highlight for those watching via Sportsmax in the Caribbean. We've got our own Caribbean-style cricket here. Cricketainment on the European Cricket Network.
The Giants just, I think Paul Edgell is just guilty of bowling short 3 times in a row. And that bonus point's 58 off 26 now. You have to wonder, have they said in the dressing room, we'd love to do it?
Well, with a start like this, you've got to seriously be thinking about it now. What they need here, 58
off 26. That's definitely doable. 13 and over from this point on, and they're going at well above 20 and over at the moment.
Gillett, he's gone for 18 and 4 deliveries. .666 and wide probably. Yeah, wide. So that will have to be bowled again, but at least he's trying to put it in different areas this time.
Yeah. Feel a little bit under the pump. Well, Paul just needs to try and hit a good length here. Oh no, it's short again, and a bullet burst through the hands. Well, look, it's a dropped catch, but it's such a risky ploy to keep pitching it in short, and another 6.
Yeah, I mean, scratching his head, probably thinking, why am I bowling there? At the same time, all right, I suppose, in fairness, he could have got a wicket, but it's not good plan, is it? That's been hit like a thunderbolt. It's not been caught on the boundary. The catch goes down.
25 off this over. It's gone magical. Could go hypersonic. That's better.
Yeah, Tarrant doesn't really want to go, but he gets called into it, and then he thinks, well, all right, I've been talked into the call, I better go. He does get there in the end. Well, you can see the confidence here now in Anand Rajasekara. He's thinking, I'm feeling good. I want to stay on strike. He has overtaken Tarrant. He's 34 not out of 12, 65 on the board, and that's the pretty decent power play.
It's a very good power play. It's more than decent, I think, Rico. In the previous game we saw when they were chasing, they didn't talk about 4 points, I think, and they let it slip, and it was an afterthought.
Yes.
Now it feels like with this position, they have to go at this. If they go home with 7 points, Cluj are just saying, we want that double chance oh so bad.
Yeah, Matthew Whelan, he's going to be the next bowler.
Pressure on Whelan.
Stuart asking me a question in the chat. Go on to that after this ball from Whelan. And that is going to be 4, I believe. I think the fielder knows better than anyone. Yep, it's signalled 4 as well, just bouncing before the rope. Yeah, the question from Stuart says, are there still snakes and scorpions in the long grass this year? Yep, very much so.
Killer pythons, weren't they? I think Ken Weston's coming as well.
Is he? Oh, that means
I might send him a message while we're talking about it.
Killer pythons will be here. Oh, the killer pythons will be here. But no, seriously, they are snakes and scorpions. It was signalled by the umpire. I'm pretty certain it was 4, but so we might have a quick look at this again. Here we go. No, I think it just bounces before the rope, does it? Yeah, there we go.
That's 4. Yeah, they just wanted to double check. It was close, but you can see there, definitely 4.
Yeah, if you got the technology, why not? So Whedon, not the best of starts from him. Let's see if he can get a good one here. Anand, though, he's loving it at the moment. And okay, is he going to lose his wicket chasing a wide one? Yeah, he will. Nicely done. It was, once again, I'm not going to say it's the best bit of bowling that we've seen, but it does result in a wicket. So Whelan, well done to him, gets the wicket, gets the breakthrough. Anand, he just, I think his eyes lit up and he just wanted to stay on strike and thought, no, I just want to mash it all over the place. And it loses his shape because he's trying to hit it too hard. The catch gets taken, and that's the end of Anand.
Oh, he'd be disappointed to get out to that ball. It's a bit of a drag down, wasn't it? But in the end, he's done his job, and Anand will be happy with his sort of cameo at the top of the order there. 38 off 14, 4 sixes, 2 4, striking at 271. Has put his team in a very good position to win. But not only just win, potentially go on and take all the points.
Yeah, and that's big. Giles takes the catch there off Whelan. But yeah, that's what they need to be looking at here now. You don't want to be taking your foot off the pedal. He gets a few taps on the head, so yeah, well done. And I wonder if it is, yeah, Vasu saying he does come out. He was the man, the captain, who was having all the stretching done to him, so he's okay. He's out there. He says, yeah, the stretching. Well, we'll find out in a minute if the stretching has helped him or not.
Saini out there now, and surely the message will be, with Taranjeet Singh there, 25 off 6. Let's keep the rate up and not take too long to get in here, because the opportunity is presenting itself. Can they take it?
It's going to be called a wide from Whelan, so this is well left. You don't need to go after that. Whelan has picked up 14 wickets on the network. That one there makes it 15. He had a pretty good night series there at the Europa point. But can sometimes be quite handy with the bat as well. Hit pretty firmly. Oh, well, that one certainly hit something as it pops up, but no issues for Jamie Riley.
Whelan's got to be careful here. I don't think he can bowl short and wide of off stump to this man. And Taranjeet Singh's liking this matchup, Rico.
Yeah, Taran, as long as he doesn't lose his shape and get too excited. Here we go. And, well, he's offered a catch, you know, and Jamie Riley will take it. So that's always the issue sometimes with good players. It's not necessarily the great bowlers that get it. I'm not saying that Whelan's not a good bowler. He'll say, Rico, what are you talking about? I've just taken another wicket. He has removed both the openers. And now, well, I'll tell you what, this game becomes exciting. It means that now the pressure back on Cluj to see if they can pick up the 4 points. But, yeah, it just didn't get this right, did Taran? Offers the chance to young Jamie Riley, keeps his eyes on it, and takes a very good catch.
It was quite a wide delivery again that he's trying to slap over mid-off, where realistically that's a ball that should be going over point. Anyway, well done to Whelan. He's taken both openers, and maybe, just maybe, Calpe Giants are saving themselves a point and maybe even saving the match.
Yeah, Whelan, another wicket from him, so 2 wickets. And, Tara will go back. I suppose the good thing here for Cluj, they're still at 44 by the way, 38 deliveries. The good thing is, at least it means that a few other batters are going to get an opportunity out there. This is Jumpkala Fernando. We know that he can be quite an entertaining batter when he gets his eye in. He likes to flick and scoop, and he's got his captain at the other end. So still, like I say, Cluj, they've got plenty of batting still to come, and 2 good batters out there at the moment in the middle.
What an over from Whelan. Might have saved his team a point here.
This one hasn't caught the middle of the bat. It'll just be a single. That will be the end of the over. You're absolutely right. 7 from it. Picks up 2 wickets. And the first one was probably a little bit of a gift to get the wicket on Anand. But he's got Taran as well. 72 for 2 at the end of 4.
Yeah, 43 off 18 for a bonus point. More importantly, 43 off 36 to win the game. I still think when that opportunity arises, especially in what we're expecting to be a tight 2nd to 5th spot, you've got to try and take it. They're above the rate. Whelan might have saved his team a point with his right arm off spin. Looks like they're going to stick with the spin. Charles Packard has been given the ball, and it's his turn now.
He starts off with a bit of a full toss on the leg side, but finds the fielder. Does Fernando.
It's funny what a few wickets does, doesn't it? That ball's to one of the openers before that's into the trees.
Yeah. Well, that's well stopped as well. That ball is travelling. Fingers on it. Makes it, stops it from going to the boundary. There's a fielder back there, but that would have travelled pretty quickly. So I think that's a good save. Just a single. So Haney hands the strike back to Chumpkala, who once again goes for the
Got a bat on that.
He's got bat. So he's hit this straight into the chest of the keeper, Harry Pyle.
41 off 15, just starting to slip away again, this extra point for Cluj.
Now this one is going to be a long chase for the fielder. Will he get there? Yes. And the batters will come back for two. And you can see that Saini is not really running too much. He's reluctant. So I think he is having some issues with some cramps here.
Yeah, there must be something wrong because we saw him stretching a lot before he came out to bat also, but still continued on. Said he wanted to be at the crease.
That's a bit of a ball shot there from Fernando. He just seems to be a sort of fidgety kind of batter, isn't he?
I think he just needs to get that first one away. He wants to ramp, he wants to sweep, he wants to play funky shots.
And, this one has been struck well. It was not a good ball. It's a very wide full toss. We'll probably have a look at the height of this as well.
Yeah, they've called for it, Rico. They've definitely called for it because it looked high. Big decision, actually, because this could be then back on for all 4 points. Whereabouts is he? He's not the tallest of men. That might be called, you know.
Yeah, I think that's too high. I think they'll call this one. I'm looking at where he's hit this. Here's the call.
Yep.
Yeah, so 7 up. And just like that, the 4 points comes back to becoming a reality.
Yeah, it does. And all of a sudden, you have to say 39 off 13 it was. It's 32 off 13, 16 and over in the next two, and they've got it. So can he hit the free hit for 6 and really get them close to all 4?
Well, we're going to get a run from it at least. That will be the end of the over. So 12 come from it. So Packwood sort of gets out of jail a little bit. It is 84 for 2. And, well, Rico Full alongside me, Corey Ruckers, enjoying the sunshine here in this beautiful ground at Cartama Oval. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's probably the warmest we've had so far.
The blazer's off. We've got the old V-neck going. I'm hot. It is steaming up, and it's been an interesting group so far. I'm enjoying the new teams. It's always nice when we see new teams. And I can't wait because you know what, Rico, in a couple of days' time, it's championship week.
Yeah, and of course, we can't wait as well to this Sunday because we're going to know which team from this group will join the other 6 that are already there. Peacock Friday today as well. Hence the proper Peacock number from Corey, liking that. And I hope you've got your
that's Peacock. Is that luck of the Irish? Got the Clovers.
Yeah, a bit of the Clovers on there. Family hit. Wiley will do the fielding. So Hatchman coming on to bowl his first. This is Richard.
30 off 11. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I reckon they let that one slip this morning against Oslo. And if they let a point go here, you just never know how this group could turn out.
Yeah, and it was Fernando who was batting then as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Get a wide here. I think this is tight, but the correct call. The ball does catch with the line. Yeah, Chomka Fernando played out 4 dot balls. And that meant that they missed out on the opportunity of getting all the points there, while Taran was hitting the ball well. So, Vasu Laney, of course, the captain will know the state of play. He knows what he's got to do here. Full toss, bang, boom, shakalagya. That is a biggie. And you can't be bowling there. And that one has come straight out of the meat of the bat. That has gone a long, long way. And
every single time you think that bonus point might be a little bit far away, they seem to hit a 6. So 23 off 10 for all 4 points. That's a low full toss, and it was clattered away.
Yeah, not helping the cause, are they? And just when they do some good things, they then let themselves down with some loose ones like that one.
Yeah, it's got it all wrong. They're going to win this game, Cluj. They're going to go home no matter what with plenty of points on the board, so they should be proud of their day 1 efforts.
It's a full delivery, but going down the leg side. See the umpire there saying no. So will take the leg by, so another run there. So 22 of 9 for the bonus point. They've got to be going for this.
Fernando's got to get going here. 11 off 9. He's got to know the situation, improve from what he batted or how he batted this morning. Also,
He's going to get just a single here. So Fernando's gets another opportunity at his number, and it has to be said though that we know he is quite an explosive and exciting player. He hasn't really shown that he has yet, and that's one thing that Cluj will be looking at, especially when they've got some other big hitters in their side. And into the pads, so once again avoiding the boundary. Throw gets made, but is well backed up. Yeah, I mean, other players, I mentioned other big hitters, and Janita Fernando, this guy can certainly smash the ball. Satwin Daddy Gotler, I like to see him at the top of the order. Maybe they might make some changes coming back tomorrow, but if they can go back to base with 2 wins, they'll be happy with that, but they'd love to pick up the 4 points here.
ooh, that might be close as well. That'll be looked at. It's going to be 1 bounce 4. A big decision again. Is it going to be a no ball or just a 4?
Well, we will have to wait and look at this. It is a boundary, which of course helps the cause, but if they can get if this can be a 5 and it has to be bowled again, that's a huge plus. And they certainly will be eyeing up the 4 points from this. Let's have a look at this again, not the tallest of men, which doesn't help. And
I think that one's
okay because he is come out of his crease as well. So that's 4 signal by umpire Suleiman, end of the over. So it is 99 on the board after 6 overs.
The other thing as well, Rico, let's look on the other flip side of it. Calpe Giants desperately want a point. Puts them on with Oslo, and then Mouflons have 0. This group could turn out to be a Mouflons, Calpe Giants, Oslo, all very close, and 1 point can be the difference. So they have to give this over to their spearhead and pretend it's the last over of the game, because a 1 point goes a long way.
Yeah, you're right. Sam Dixon, who has bowled earlier, gets given the ball. So let's see the approach here from Cluj as well. Are they going to go mental in this over and really go? Or is it something that, for some reason, they're not aware of? Okay, he plays his way and gets 4. It gets through the fielder. And I was just about to say there maybe not the right intent, but with the misfield, that's Cuatro Carrera, so very much on. They're looking to get another 16 off the over.
I think it's another 12 now. I think it started with 16. Yep, and that misfield just opens the door. 12 off 5 for all the points.
Right.
Calpe Giants need to be on this.
I think there was just some talking as the bowler's running in. I think I heard somebody say